My name is Rufus Johnson. I'm the founder and CEO of The Real Truth. I'm back again with my series. First of all, I'd like to give out a lot of shout out to the Hamilton County and the different people that have supported the program.
All three.
Hey, predator.
Okay, I thought that was have supported the programs, and I'd like to especially give a shout out to the candidates. I would also like to give a shout out to State Representative Lisa Reese. She's now the president of the Afro-American Black Caucus. I'd like to also give a shout out to Dale Mallory, state representative. I also like to give a shout out to Dr. Stevie Reese on the R.E.A.L side, which she was in here and I was producing this show the other day. We have a big event that's going to be held at the Integrity Hall from 6 to 8. Come out if you need a job and you want to make money, you need to go and be at Integrity Hall tomorrow at 6. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to the Honorable Judge Nadine Allen, which she will be back in here Friday. Just Solutions, she will actually be back here, and these are some of the programs that I produce. I wanted to start my program off with the inauguration. Some friends of mine I have met, especially to my man Tim Sullivan. You know, we was out at his birthday party shaking it up. You know, I was trying to do a little something, but you know, I had got my back and all that. But anyway, I'd like to give a shout out to him and Jew and everything. I had a good time. Sister Speaks. I mean, everybody was there that came out in support. And I think I heard today he won some kind of election or something. I guess I'll let the Sisters Production get into that. But my today's guest is Sister Production, and I brought them on the show because they are one of the leading people that's going to be actually taking buses up to the inauguration, and they're going to tell you about who they are, about the program, and what everything that's going on, or how they actually going to pull this thing off. If you've never been, you need to go. I was at the first one. I'm definitely going to have to cut a deal with the Sisters and Sister Production. See, can I, get a ride up or something? Who knows? But I'm just going to, I'm just going to go ahead on, and I also have assistant professor, law director of entrepreneur community, the College of Law, Louis H. Gold. How you spell your last name? Goldfarb. Pronounce that? Gold Farm. I want to be careful, I don't want to get tired talk. But, all the candidates that's won, everybody that was out supporting, everybody that went out and vote. Also, we like to acknowledge City Council, some things that's going on. We need y'all support. We need y'all support to vote for some of the funding here for Media Bridges to continue on the air. This has been brought to my attention, and a lot of y'all, I'm not going to be calling to y'all houses. I'm going to be calling y'all at home and on your cell phone. I need y'all to keep me going on. PG, Yvette, Charlie Woodburn, Chris, all of y'all. I will be calling y'all because I got all y'all numbers now. So watch out for that. But I'm going to go into the program. And first, I'd like to introduce, make sure I'm saying their name right. Okay, make sure I'm on point. Sisters and Sisters Production. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Okay, I want you to tell me, what do Sister and Sister Production represent and the things that you have coming up?
Okay, well, Sister Productions, we've been in business since 2001. We were established, though, in 2003. What got us started was we planned family reunions and parties, and we are family-oriented. So that's what kind of got us going into, event planning, and the fact too that our family loves to travel. So then that's what kind of got us going. My mom likes to travel a lot. So what better way to be with your mom than to start something where we can all be together?
I'm gonna want to be a part of this traveling team too.
Yes,
Get me
come on aboard.
Y'all gonna bless me? Y'all can put me on the front.
Bless you a little something.
A little something. See, I gotta get a little something. Oh boy, see, you ain't even right. You know what I mean? You from live, you on channel 24 live. Y'all hear that, y'all? A little something. With my superstar status, how you gonna do me like that? But anyway, go ahead and finish.
Yeah, so we've done parties, but in 2009 we went to the inauguration, and what got us going on that was when Obama started running in well, he announced his candidacy in 2007. But when he was in the primaries, that's when a lot of people got involved in the process. And so during that time is when I got involved. That was my very first time ever getting involved in a presidential campaign. And so I remember I went to Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, and where I was there, and I got chased by dogs. Literally. They had hills and everything up there in Pennsylvania. But anyway, was there campaigning for my man, President Obama. And I felt like I helped him to win because I was a part of the whole.
I know what you mean, though, because I just did the 2012 candidate for the state, Hamilton County, and a lot of local friends. I mean, a lot of my friends came out and did, I do it every 2 years, but they came out on this particular occasion because I feel that, even when I had an opportunity to review some of the things from the Million Man March, going up to Washington, then to look at the first inauguration, and then to look at the president, back in office now. And so, but when we actually did the showcase, I was, talking to Tim Burke, the co-chair, and everybody that came out, the Honorable Tracy Hunter, and everybody came out. The Hamilton County Treasurer, the coroner, you name it, they was in the house. Jim O'Neill, everyone was here. Nadine, she was my co-host. Everybody, so that's to be a part of history. And, that's what it's about for me, is being a part of history, that I was a part of making that happen.
That's right.
In media, you know what I mean? And and did y'all get a chance to go to university when he came the second time? Y'all get a chance to go see him? I had them VIP. I'm all on the floor, mess with Secret Service.
Oh, you were?
Oh yeah, I was down there. That's.
We have VIP tickets.
Y'all know where y'all at?
I didn't see you. Where was you?
I was looking for you. I'm like, I'm all around the place, but it was a good time. And then I went to the one that when he came, it was in Eden Park. So, I'm on that political list,
Right.
Show enough,
Right.
taking pictures and stuff, my crew is all doing it. But anyway, I had a good time, and let me still focus on what Sister Production, because I want to get your sister over here, because she talking about gonna give me a little something. I'm gonna wait till we get you over here. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, in 2008, towards the election, we had an election night party.
Okay, where was that held at?
It was at Dos Amigos, actually. It was right down the street at the time from Rhinos. So we were right there.
Invite me?
Well, it was.
You didn't show up.
See, anything y'all be having in the future now, y'all got me.
We will let you know.
Definitely.
Yes.
Bring the camera, videotape, we just gonna do all that.
You're on our
I'm
Facebook
finna take
account.
Sister and put them on the map. Y'all on the
There
map
you
today.
go.
Hello.
There you go. You're on the Facebook now, so you'll be notified of everything.
Okay, let's hold your. I know you mean you gonna go. I'm waiting on. I'm gonna say my stuff. But go ahead.
Yeah, so anyway, it was a lot of enthusiasm, being that Barack Obama was the first African-American president. So
what y'all do at this party? At the
Well,
Amigos, you said?
yeah, well, we had, there were televisions everywhere. And so basically, we watched every state, come in for the president.
Right.
And so we were just celebrating every state. And then we had, there was a DJ there. And once Obama won, we celebrated and had them play Signed, Sealed, and Delivered, because that's his song.
Right.
I'm yours.
That's right.
And celebration.
You talk about y'all had celebrating party now. See, now you was at Tim's party, you was like a little church girl sitting up there. I'm like, come on, let's get that dance on.
Yeah, we did.
On election night,
Oh.
you didn't see us on election night. We were dancing.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Y'all threw down.
That's right.
Right. Election night.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all finish.
So then we had already had in the works about having this tour, this bus tour, because we just felt he was going to win. Okay, so we at that particular election night party, that's when we gave out information, announced we were having it. We were on the Lincoln Ware show, advertising our event. And we ended up that particular time, I think Lincoln Heights had something going on at the same time as well with the tour. So, but we had 2 buses full of people to go.
and it's about 110 people altogether. So each seat was filled,
We had a great time.
and just had a great time. We went when we went to the inauguration. It was about it seemed like it was 3 million people there.
Oh, yeah. It was so many people. So many people.
Yeah,
It was
so
such an experience.
it was. Everybody seemed like they were just walking on air. So even though it's as cold as it was, because it was like one of the coldest days of my life. I mean, I would say it pretty much
It
was.
was the coldest day of my life.
So, I mean, we had on, I know she had on, did you have some socks
I had
on? that-
battery-operated socks. I had that spare batteries to change. I had coats, long johns, turtlenecks, but
So how long did y'all actually have to stand and wait?
well,
Let's see, we got there, it depends on what time. You want to get a spot. You want to, when you go into the National Mall. So you want to try to get as close as you can to, if you don't have tickets to the actual inauguration, you want to get as close as you can to the actual event. So then you want to get there early. So we got there early. And so there was just, mass people, the later it got, more and more people came to the event. So I say we were there about
We were
3 or
there
4,
all-
we were about 3 or 4 hours before the
Before it
actual,
came on.
yeah,
Standing,
walking around.
walking around, speaking to people, mess with people.
Yes,
just being in the
Just being among,
Yeah.
just being among the movement. Huh?
right.
Wow.
Just such an experience to see. I mean, everybody who came out. I mean, it was really nice. Just if you didn't go in 2009, you definitely need to go in 2012.
So what did you bring back from the first experience when you came back to Cincinnati? What was some of the feedback with the people and
Well, I know on our, because she was on one bus and I was on the other bus. And how we asked people, what does this mean to you? What does this whole experience mean to you? And so we had people like grandparents on the bus, we had our parents on the bus, and they were just talking about how, what they went through, when they were younger, and to see this person, this man make it, they just didn't think it would happen in their lifetime. So it was, some of the stories, they were just so inspirational.
And very emotional. Once they started talking their stories, because we went on our bus, we just, like she said, asked everyone, what this meant to you or whatever. And as people were talking and speaking, they were so emotional because they were so excited, so happy that this had happened. You could just feel the love and just everything that was going on with it.
Okay, so let's talk about the upcoming trip. The upcoming trip y'all have coming up. January the 19th, 2013 to January the 22nd. Fill us in on this particular event that's coming up.
Well, the last time we were there 3 days and 2 nights. This time we're there 4 days and 3 nights. And one of the reasons why we wanted to stay longer this time, we took a survey of the people that were on the bus. And one of the things they asked is they wanted to be there longer to experience. And also they wanted to stay, we stayed in a decent hotel when we went, but they wanted to stay in a nicer hotel, and they also wanted to stay closer in. So the last time, because it was the very first time, I mean, the hotels were packed. I mean, there was nowhere, so we had to go further and further out. So we stayed in Fredericksburg the last time. So this time we're 12 miles out of DC. So, and plus we're staying at a 4-star hotel.
Right.
So we took it up a notch. We followed what our customers wanted. So, but anyway, so we're there 4 days and 3 nights. We're staying at the Hilton Hotel, which I said before, it's a 4-star hotel. Everyone will get 3 breakfast buffets. So each day they'll have a buffet. Then they also will get 1 meal, okay? It'll be a nice sit-down meal where we'll go somewhere really nice to have a nice meal.
Together.
All of us together. We're going to do a lot of touring. We're going to go to the Martin Luther King Monument, which last year that opened up officially. But so a lot of people would want to see that. So we're going to go see that early, a day before the actual inauguration, because it's going to be at the National Mall. But we wanted to go a day early so people can really see and value what they are looking at. So That, and also we're going to go to the National Black Wax Museum. So, and that's in Baltimore, Maryland.
You know, as I'm sitting up here thinking, thinking about Washington D.C. I'm thinking about when I was in the university. I had went up to Columbus with Gloria Shuttleworth, Fred Shuttleworth's daughter, and I had an opportunity in going to a conference, and we was in Columbus, and I got a chance to meet the late Coretta King and Dr. Beverly Coleman Miller. And I was asked to go up to Washington, D.C. But anyway, I had gave a proposal to Dr. Miller, and she's a national, speaker, and I'm like, and I'm, looking at these ladies like, that's what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And I was 26. Wow. And then 6 months in, around the summertime, I had got this phone call from Dr. Miller. She's like, I'm bringing you up to Washington. Mm-hmm. I was like, no, I ain't going, I'm actually going up to Washington. But what happened was I went up to Washington for the United States Department of Education. And I had an opportunity in sitting on a panel. It was a violence prevention panel before 1,100 people across the country.
Oh, wow.
And that was my first, national, hit in my career. And I mean, I was like at the High Regency Hotel, I'm down the street from the White House, and I had an opportunity to actually go up to the White House with Dr. Miller. I'm like, wow, it's like, is this really true? It's like, and that was my first experience when I had an opportunity to go up there, and I was just rehashing that, in my life. But it's all about y'all though. Sister Prouctions is here with me. You can call it at 513-651-3036. 513-651-3036. Sister Prouctions. They putting in work. You know what I mean? That's all it's about. It's putting in work, giving back, and when you give back, things